I'm Christine McGilvray with Pilates for Runners. In this lesson, we're going to be doing the series of 5. These are 5 exercises that Joe Pilates developed to work every muscle in the core: abs, back, obliques, hips, and glutes. Before we begin, we're going to talk about Pilates breath. So let's take a couple of breaths, and as you breathe, I want you to feel your lungs expand while keeping your belly button pulling in. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Belly's pulling in, inhale, and exhale. So as you breathe through these exercises, and make sure you're breathing, you keep your navel pulling in, keeping the core engaged while we work. So rolling onto your mat, start with your legs hip distance apart. So knees line up with the front hip bones, feet line up with the knees. Lengthening through the spine, arms reach out, take an inhale. Exhale, rolling down, rounding through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, and head comes down last. Arms will rest at your side for the moment, and we'll find our neutral pelvis. So feel your tailbone pressing down into the mat, and you should be able to slide one hand underneath your low back. Be mindful that you're not pressing down with your low back, nor are you arching through the upper back. It's a neutral spine with just that little gap. Then from here, we'll start with single leg stretch. Arms reach up to the ceiling, legs lift to tabletop, inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders, bringing hands to the hips. Extend the right leg, hold the left knee, and switch. Navel's pulling in, legs extending to stretch the hip flexors, using hands behind the knee to help you stay in your ab curl. 2, 2, 1, 1, and bend the knees, hug them to the chest. The next is single straight leg stretch. Feet come down onto the mat and then extend out, hip distance apart and pointing those toes. Reaching arms up to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, roll up and lift your right leg. Switch and lift your left. Be mindful that you're not rolling up so high that you've pressed down on your low back. The back is flat or still in neutral pelvis. Gently pulling on the legs to stretch the hamstrings. Knees are straight or as straight as you can get them. And 2, 2, 1, 1. And hug those knees to the chest once again. Next is double leg stretch. We'll set the feet down on the mat and squeeze the legs together. Really squeeze those inner thighs, knees, and ankles. Tailbone is down, neutral spine. We're going to lift the arms up. Lift the legs to tabletop, inhale. Exhale, rolling up, head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms, extend the legs. Circle the arms as you bend the knees. Inhale, lift, extend, circle as you bend. Lift, extend, circle as you bend. Staying up in your ab curl. Working through the upper abdominals and obliques. Using the big lat muscles in the back to circle the arms. Legs are squeezed together. Tailbone is pressing down into the mat. Keeping that pelvis neutral. And 2. And 1. And rolling down. Next, we'll do double straight leg stretch. So set those feet down on the mat. You're going to lift your butt and slide your hands underneath, creating a little pillow for your tailbone. Keeping the legs squeezed together, shoulders back and down, chin tucked slightly to the chest. Lifting legs to tabletop, feel that tailbone pressing into the hands. Inhale, extend the legs, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and lift. Navel's pulling in as the legs lower. Here's the key to this exercise. Keeping the hips and pelvis neutral. So you're not arching the back when the legs come down. You're not pressing the back down when the legs come up. It's neutral all the way through. Lots of work in the hip flexors. Tons of work in those deep core abdominals. Navel pulling in. And 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees. Setting the feet down, lift and slide the hands out. Last one is crisscross. We're gonna work those obliques. Knees are back to hip distance apart. Hands come behind the head to help support the weight of the head. We'll lift the legs to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to your right. Extend your left leg. Inhale, center, switch. Taking just a moment in the center to inhale. Keeping hips steady. You want to feel like your hip bones right here have been bolted to your mat. Your twist is here in the obliques. Legs extending, right in line with the hips. And 2, 2, 1, and 1. And rolling down, hugging knees to the chest. And that is your series of 5. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Christine with Pilates for Runners. For more information, you can visit my website, pilatesforrunners.co.